While Mohamed Salah has taken the plaudits and the PFA Players Player of the Year award, Roberto Firmino has also been instrumental in Liverpool's exciting style of football this season. Indeed, it's arguable that no club in world football boasts a front three of such all-round ability as Firmino, Salah and Sadio Mane have shown with their breathtaking combination play, with each other and as part of Liverpool's overall stylistic approach. This front three have accounted for 56 of Liverpool's 80 league goals this season, or 70%, and have also weighed in with 23 assists between them. Roberto Firmino was one of the signings made by Liverpool's transfer committee, brought in from Hoffenheim in the summer of 2015. An article in October of that year was scathing. The committee have yet to explain how they came up with the figure of £29 million to sign Brazilian forward Roberto Firmino from Hoffenheim, who finished 8th in the Bundesliga last season. The new breed of analysts who sit in air-conditioned offices burying their heads in stats clearly saw something in Firmino though. Rodgers left the club in October 2015 after a run of games that saw them take a 1-0 lead and then draw 1-1, the final of which was the Merseyside derby. Jurgen Klopp replaced Rodgers shortly afterwards, and now, as the 2017-18 season draws to its close, Liverpool are one game away from winning the Champions League. Liverpool's 4-3-3 suits Firmino very well as he dovetails with the inside runs of Mane and Salah. Dropping deep to collect the ball, creating chances for other players with his movement and passing, Firmino plays a sort of false nine, the tactical term popularised by the use of a player whose creative onus and deeper playmaking outweighs their scoring contribution, despite nominally being a team's centre forward. Firmino's dropping into space means that he regularly looks, positionally at least, like a number 10, with Salah and Mane advancing ahead of him. He is comfortable dropping vertically between the defensive and midfield lines, but he also moves wide, with the wide players cutting inside ahead of him. Both wide men also drop back, meaning that the whole forward line can begin an attacking phase close to the midfield. In this instance, Firmino is often the pivot that then releases the quicker Mane or Salah forwards into space. He is superb at taking the ball, turning and finding the pass, and this speed of thought and execution, feeding the rapid Mane and Salah, is part of what gives Liverpool their ability to transition from defence to attack so quickly. Firmino also works extremely hard to assist in Liverpool's pressing game. The Reds' front three press in a diamond as often as possible, where Firmino leads the press as the tip of the spear, while Mane and Salah drop off somewhat to cover passing angles. Firmino will also press wider, giving Liverpool more of a 4-4-2 look as one of the wide players drops in. Either way, he is very effective at cutting down passing options and winning the ball back. Firmino is an all-round player. He can score, create, drop off to make the pass before the assist, and win the ball across the pitch by intercepting or tackling. This is manifest in his metrics, the stats that the Liverpool transfer committee saw and liked, irrespective of how that transfer was viewed by some in the press at the time. In his last two seasons at Hoffenheim, Firmino's XG was 0.27 goals per 90 in 2013-14 and 0.3 goals per 90 in 2014-15. Firmino was clearly, even then, a striker who looked capable of delivering a strong return of goals. But his all-round game was equally impressive and has continued to be. Looking at league performance from his last two seasons at Hoffenheim and his time at Liverpool, Firmino shows a remarkable level of consistency. His defensive output is extremely high for a striker as well. Of players appearing as a striker in more than 5 games this season, only Jordan Ayew has made more tackles per 90 and only Shane Long has made more interceptions per 90. Ayew and Long have 9 Premier League goals between them, compared to Firmino's 15. Jurgen Klopp has fashioned a side that works hard, presses brilliantly and feeds a front three capable of enormous skill and no little goal-scoring threat. Firmino is, in some ways, the archetypal Liverpool player in the current setup. Yes, he scores goals and makes them for others, but it's his intelligence, tactical intelligence, hard work and defensive contribution from the front that really marks him out. And you don't need to see a spreadsheet to tell you that. Firmino and hundreds of other footballers are available to trade on Football Index, the real money football stock market. Have a look at the link below and also see details of a special promo code for Tifo viewers.